you know. Yeah, I'm going to have to go a bit lower than my normal height. Okay, it's entitled Here's the Scoop. It all began back in January 2012, when, full of New Year optimism and resolve, I decided 2012 was going to be the year of song, of singing to be precise. I was going to join a choir. So, whilst ploughing through a leftover box of After 8 mints from Christmas, I got my laptop out and did a Google search. Choirs, South London. Yay! And there it was, 3 from the top, below adverts for Viagra and breast enhancement. The South London Choir. The website described how it was led by MJ Paranzino, a dynamic American composer and entertainer. Described as a vocal powerhouse. This conjured up images of a sort of American-Italian Dame Kerry Tikawanoa. I was intrigued. So I went along with my mate Anna to find out more. We were welcomed by a lot of friendly faces and we promptly made our way to the back, not too far from the basses where we felt more comfortable. Then it started and we were made to do all this what the fuck? We just about managed to make it to the break through a combination of screeching and miming. Then MJ took to the floor. There she was. An East Coast American with swag. Clearly a little bit nutty. Cracking jokes, swearing, and being blasphemous in her slippers. I thought to myself, this is my kind of choir. We're coming back. The month passed, and soon it was the Brighton Fringe in May. We decided to travel down on the party bus. However, Sherry Chewits was about as raucous as it got. We arrived early and had a day of rehearsals. During the day, I lay my eyes on a karaoke machine, which was one of the raffle prizes. Oh my God, I want that, I said to Anna, along with everyone else who walked past the prize table. It smiled at me with its jazzy purple box. I crossed my fingers as I spent not 1, not 2, but 5 whole pounds on raffle tickets. Anna and I went for a coffee before the concert was about to start, and got changed into our black clothes. Also, I thought my blouse was black until Anna kindly pointed out it was in fact navy. The concert began and we made our way onto the stage, like men and women in black and me in navy. We sang our hearts out and threw ourselves into the dance moves of Bohemian Rhapsody before we got onto everyone's favourite song, the March of the Toreador. Been cast as one of Carmen's gypsy friends and went to the front to act out the song in an attempt to try and make the audience understand what the hell was going on. When the song began, I could see and smell the tension of my fellow choristers. The fear in their eyes that they were going to wait for 36 whole bars only to miss their big moment. Kind of. The interval came and it was raffle time. MJ said that people can choose whatever raffle prize they wanted. Right, that's it. I thought to myself, I have to be drawn up first, as everyone is going to want the karaoke machine blatantly. MJ put her hand into the bucket and called out number 206. My palms were sweating. I was shaking. I threw myself onto the stage, straddling old ladies to get to the front, grabbing hold of the karaoke machine before I didn't even ask me what prize I wanted. There was a party afterwards. There was some interpretive dancing, played the buffet, and much fun was had. Then it was time to get the party bus home. There was a Spanish man on the party bus, and I can remember that the beer tequila and wine had made me fluent in Spanish. And I talked his face off, telling him I had a cat and a dog, and I like playing tennis as a pastime. Dragging me back to Quarantine. Everyone on the party bus fell asleep on the way home, except for me and Anna. Anna needed the toilet so desperately that she actually couldn't speak. I stuffed a sausage roll into her mouth and told her it would help. Soon I needed the loo. I couldn't hold it any longer. I went and asked the bus driver, "Is it okay if you stop?" I swiftly relieved myself at a bus stop in South London as everybody slept innocently. Our little secret, I said to Anna. Until now, that is. Soon the summer came and it was time for the Olympics. We were going to sing with the Olympic torch, the flame that had been burning since the world started turning. We had to be in Ealing for 6:30. It was 6:20, it was 28 degrees, I was hot, I was late, shit. I went to a desk, I got a wristband and approached 2 security men. "Sorry darling, wrong wristband, no entry." But I'm a singer, I'm in the choir that's like about to start in 2 minutes. "Listen, we're sorry, but no." I wanted to scream, and I was not so diplomatic in my language, telling them that people like them will ruin the Olympics for London, for everyone, for the world, and why not? Sadly, and perhaps not surprisingly so, my tirade of abuse did not result in a change of heart. Instead, the 2 beefcakes remained, arms folded, and even now more determined that this annoying northerner who claimed she did the choir is not getting in. So I walked away thinking, what's a bigger and better person, but ruined it by calling them fuckwit at the volume of the bin men outside my house at 6 AM on a Monday morning. Shit, why did I do that? I thought to myself as I turned around to see one of them coming towards me. I promptly and aptly did a Usain Bolt and ran into the audience area of the park. I kept running as I entered the park and I looked up to see the Olympic flame, burning bright and beautiful. Then I saw MJ and the choir, my choir. Suddenly they started, "Tridias, 40 40. I ran towards the stage. Everything was in slow motion. It was like chariots of fire. I hurtled over picnic blankets, triple jumping my way to the front. Oh my God, sorry. There's another page. Chipping my way to the front. When I finally made it, I stopped and I began telling everyone around me in the crowd that was my choir and I should be on the stage, and if it wasn't for those cunts. I stopped myself. I got my music out and I sang proudly to Alex's anthemic anthem. The people around me joined in too, reading the words over my shoulder. I guess it wasn't that bad after all. A group of us went to the pub afterwards, and I remember Ginny pimping me out, trying to recruit people for the West London choir. "Those over there," she said, pointing to a group of unsuspecting friends. I trotted over with a flyer, only to discover that they were all deaf. Thanks, Ginny. It's now been over a year since that fateful day that I joined the South London choir. And here's the scoop. Despite how tired and broken after work I feel every Tuesday, I go to choir and I sing.